Right, so Knocked Loose, Don't Reach For Me, second single from the upcoming album or EP. First one was Blinding Faith, and this one is considerably longer, so I'm kind of interested to see what way they go about this. It came out 1 day ago, has 200,000 views, so this band is doing very well for themselves. So let's see how this one goes. I mean, I was a fan of the last track, but in all honesty, I haven't gone back to it. So yeah, let's just see how it goes. Knocked Loose, Don't Reach For Me, official music video. Let's go. Also, I completely forgot I've got all this shit on my fucking screen. Oh my god. That's going to be in the intro for the video. Also, for anyone watching YouTube, we have the heart rate monitor down here as well. So, if anything mental happens, I may have a heart attack. Such a Knocked Loose video already. Just the way the shots are panning and stuff. Snare.
I dream of a cleansing wave, reborn, don't push for me. No lies can stand. So much on rainbows, the weight of lies, 'cause that's just mine. I watch it kill you one day at a time. Crossing all your love with every step. That's exactly why you're not alone. So you hate me yet? So you hate me now? A fitting age for an absolute fucking bomb. So you hate me now? I dream of a cleansing wave, set me free. I research so far. No
Little sneaky melody in there.
And when your arms are too weak, so pull yourself back up. When your arms are too weak to reach for God, don't reach for me. Will you grow tired? Betraying divinity. Will your voice shall become ours from the lies you sky? For the sketches
Might be my new favorite Knocked Loose.
you get to me.
So different already.
So you're right. I never gave a fuck. Do you hate me yet? Do you hate me now? I dream of a cleansing wave, set me free. I research so far, no longer bound to me. And when your arms are too weak, so pull yourself back up. When you
That guitar melody is going to get me going back to this for sure. So sick. Reminds me of Gojira a little bit.
reach for me, no lies can spread. Come on, son, right move. I will cut off your son. Don't reach for me. Yeah.
Well, was my shit framey as hell there? I think it's because I was still accidentally streaming to YouTube when I should have already paused it. But ratings in the chat, please. My goodness, that was probably my favorite Knocked Loose track. I mean, it had all of the same elements that we got in the past, say, 3 singles. I don't know the ins and outs of their discography, but I've been keeping up with the latest stuff. So obviously, you know, the last single they dropped, which was called, what was the name of it again? It was called Blinding Faith, which was a lot more to the point. You know, very, very heavy. This one felt like the most dynamic track I've heard from Knocked Loose, from the few songs I had heard from them. I mean, we had some like subtle hints of melody in the chorus, which I actually genuinely think I could come back to just purely for that. Very, very catchy, very, very hooky. I love the little guitar down, very Gojira-esque to me. Gojira have a lot of like sneaky guitar melodies in the lead that just really pulls you back in, on top of like Joe Duplantier's ability to just sing fucking beautiful hooks as well. Obviously, vocals are still not so much a hang up for me. I don't actually mind them, to be honest, but you know, again, it's still something that I have to try and like force myself into. I think overall, when I first heard the like intro to the track, I was thinking, right, this is going to be a very repetitive album for me, because already there's like that kind of like punk beat intro. It just felt a little bit repetitive for me, just from what we've heard before, mainly from the other two tracks off of the previously released EP where they did the video that came out last year. But I think having heard how like dynamic and just the variety across this track, I feel like the album itself might actually be quite tolerable for me. You know, I don't know how long it's going to be. Maybe if it's like an hour long, it might be a little bit much for me. But if they have tracks that are full of melody and like a little bit different, you know, then I think this album could potentially be a very solid release whenever it does actually drop. So yeah, I think the main thing for me is that like chorus, I guess we could call it. Definitely a chorus, but you know, not so much melody in the lyrics or in the vocals, but more so in the actual guitar work. So that was fun. I'm gonna go I'll give that an 8.4 out of 10. That was fun. I think that's my favorite Knocked Loose track, you know, over the last while. The last track was definitely just one that you'd put on in the gym and just let loose to, but this one just felt like it had a bit more variety to it, you know, which is very reassuring for the album.